The tradition of the last years have been that we kind of a video for the new year or for Christmas or something, and we want to establish a term, a German term. It's called Durchhalten. The best way to translate it in English is to keep going, but Durchhalten is a bit different. And why is it so important, and why do I come up with this right now? First of all, make sure you subscribe, because we publish every week and it's really close to my heart. I'm a filmmaker by heart. I'm a CEO by profession, and I'm a part-time facility manager if the boys don't clean the room up there. That's what I do, but I would love if you subscribe. So what is it, what I mean with Durchhalten? When I'm asked, and this is a frequently asked question, what's your number one tip for YouTube? What is your number one tip for starting a business? What is your whatever? The one thing I always say, or like when people ask like what's a concept, I say the one thing is Durchhalten. You have to be able to keep going, and that's the point. You have to be able to keep going. So Durchhalten means that you build a concept, that you build a system, that you build something that helps you to actually keep going. So I give you one example, sport. I didn't do frequent sport until I was 30, which is now 8 years ago. And when I turned 30, I realized everything gets a bit like stiff, and like you sit a little bit more. So when I turned, I think 32 or something, I said, should we wait? It's difficult to turn the car around in here. I mean, I do it with a bus sometimes, and you really have to know what you're doing, and that's a very old, cool car. A Lada, our neighbor. So when I turned 32, I said, like, that's it, I gotta do something, because I met a sports doctor and he gave me some statistics about why is it so important. So, hey, sorry guys, we speed that up a little bit. I was on a website to actually buy this, you have to show it actually, it's from House of Card, it's this water rower that he uses, or both of them used in their living room, so I wanted to buy that. And my wife back then said, if you do that, that's it. Because where do you want to have it? Where do you want to keep it? We have a term, we call it 5-minute shoot, because the Hochbahn is coming every 5 minutes. Where do you want to keep it? I said, I don't know. And then we had a quick discussion, and I realized I wanted to spend 2,500 on a water rower. So instead of doing that, I made a post note and said, like, who knows a good trainer? Someone who can help me to build a training routine, like a personal trainer. And one of my friends posted back on that poster, I'm not Madonna, I don't know a trainer. I'm like, okay, good, thank you for the support. But one of the guys recommended Niels. There is a video from Niels, maybe you can show something here that we do.
Gesundheit passiert ja nicht einfach mit einem. Das ist ja nicht, ich habe jetzt einen Lottoschein ausgefüllt und ich habe jetzt einen Vierer in Gesundheit. Yeah. Nein, Gesundheit ist eine aktive Entscheidung, und ich muss mich dafür entscheiden, zu sagen, wo soll meine Reise hingehen als Mensch, mit meinem Körper, mit meinem Gefühl für mich selber. Möchte ich mich immer nur an diese 6 Geräte setzen, oder möchte ich auch was machen, wo der Körper sagt, geil, da habe ich richtig Bock drauf.
And I work with him now for the last more than 5 years actually, almost 6 years, on a frequent basis. And people say, like, this is so expensive, why would you do that? And I say, it's expensive compared to what? Because I'm able to keep going with a trainer who turns up every morning 6:30, not every morning, but every second morning 6:30, or when it's a bit packed in the week, at least once or twice a week, to do the workout with me. So that's a system that helps me to keep going. And we did the same with the company, because I realized I missed the creative part. I said, like, why don't we do something on YouTube for the company? So bought the first camera, did the first videos. I know the guys laugh about my first videos a lot, but they are good ones, very good ones. I learned a lot about filmmaking. We launched a new business based on that, and that helped me to keep going with the company. And since it was also, on the other hand, business, something serious, it helped me to keep going with the videos, vice versa. So again, a system that helps me to keep going. Now, here's my point. We're at the second lockdown, the next COVID-19 wave, and it's really hard to keep going. Kids at home, I have the same setup. I have kids at home. I have to work with them, of course, and I enjoy working with them. At the same time, my company needs me, so I have to build a system that helps me to keep going through that phase. And that's the important part, the self-responsibility, knowing when it's too much, when you need to turn the noise down a little bit and be clear, like how much more money, how much more hours do you need to put in to get something out of it. And that's really hard to find that direction. And I don't have the golden path. I definitely have peaks and I have lows. But the key point here is keep in mind, Durchhalten. That's the thing you want to be able to do. And this is not Aushalten. This is not like it's something you don't like. Durchhalten is something you like, but at the same time you have a system that helps you to keep going. That's the point. So that's what I want to do, give you for the Christmas days and for the vacation days to think about a little bit and leave some feedback here. And I won't be online too much, even if you see some videos, we prepared them. But I will keep going and play some Lego. There's a good video we will share with it. Stay tuned, spoiler alert. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.